In this video, we are going to create two pretty fundamental animations on the LED panel of the Sphero bolt. And after you practice on these two animations, I'm going to ask you guys to create your own by yourself. Just trying to be more creative, okay? So still, turn on this Sphero bolt app and go to Programs. And actually, you don't want to click it. You want to go to My Programs. And I already have a couple of them, but you want to create your own. So you want to go to here and create, and you want to name it as, for example, animation test, whatever you want to name it. But keep in mind, use letters. Always start with letters, and try to not use space in the middle of the different letters. But you can see it actually works, but it's not a good practice. Try to not use space. If you really want to add something in the middle to separate the words, you can use an underscore or dash probably. And also always start with a letter. Okay, do not start with a number or something or a symbol. Okay, so that's the rules for naming a program. And pick up Sphero bolt. Here, well, I don't know what's the difference between this bolt and Sphero. So what I will do is I will do Sphero, and I'm gonna using blocks as a programming method in here. So create, click OK. All right, so you can see right here, there are several categories at the bottom. So there are function blocks for each category. And for example, if I pick up movement, and you can see there are all these functions you can use to control your Sphero bolt. Because right now we are just doing some light show, okay? So just go to lights, and we are going to pick up matrix animation. Click and drag it over here, snap to this little bump, right? And then single click, and because you don't have any animations yet, right? So what you want to do is create a new one. So, animation is actually a series of images, but they are just um, being displayed really quickly. So it looks like it's a moving animation, but they are just a series of static images. So if you want to make it looks like an animation, you have to make a specific connections between different images or different frames. So what I'm going to do here is I will create a little square. I'm going to use a red color, not a white color. And that's the first image or the first frame. And you want to click add. So that's the second frame now. And I want to expand this little square to here. So if I display these two frames really quickly, so it looks like the square is being expanded, but actually it's not. They're just two static images. And at the third one, and the last one, and after this, I would like this square to shrink. Oh, no, sorry. That's a good example though, because I will just let you know how to erase the wrong pixels over here. So just pick up black. So the black color means it's going to turn off the LED. Another frame, and one more, which is the last one. All right, that's it. And click this OK. And you want to go back there and do a preview, which is this one. And you can see that it expands and then shrinks. So this is actually right. And there's another thing you can modify is just getting here. So this is so FPS means frames per second. So 10 frames per second, which means it's playing. It's going to display 10 frames, 10 images per second. So make that series of images looks like an animation. You can make it faster, you can make it slower, but I think 10, 12 is about right. It's gonna be pretty smooth. You won't be able to see, really bad animation. So let's just try it, and I will start it. Okay, if you want to stop it, just click stop, and that's it. That's the first demo. And since we mentioned we are going to do two different animations, so the second one, what I'm going to do is I want to move a very simple bar, like a blue color, a blue bar from the bottom to the top, and then come back. So let's do it. Yeah, I would just stop here. If you want to add more or more frames, just do it by yourself. But since it's just repeating, it's pretty simple. Just want to save time. And now let's play it to see if you can get a moving bar here. All right, so that works. So now it's your turn. I'm gonna let you guys to be creative and generate your own animation and show it to everyone.